Hey guys, so in this video we're going to look at how to work out the area of a triangle. So I have a triangle here on the left, and if we look at that triangle we can see that the base is 8 meters in length and two of the sides are both 5 meters in length. So we know that this is going to be an isosceles triangle. So it's an isosceles triangle. What we're interested in finding is the area. So if we look at this triangle we can kind of see that it's going to be a bit hard to work out exactly what the area is. So what we can do is we can actually break up the triangle into two smaller parts, and we can kind of come up with a neat little way that we can actually just work out the area. So if we look down here, down the center, we kind of have this line of symmetry down the center of the triangle. So down here, and then we get two triangles which are the same on either side, and we have these right angles in here. So what we kind of want to do is we want to chop off one bit of the triangle. So we want to take one half and we're going to put it over on the other side of the triangle. So we're going to take this and kind of flip it over here so that we get a square forming. So what we'll have now is this triangle here. We've kind of moved it over to here, so we've got a square, and that's our old triangle, and we've kind of matched up the edges. So we know that that side was originally 5 meters. So now what we're looking at is we used to have an 8-meter triangle, and that side was 5 meters and this whole bottom was 8 meters, but what we've done is we've broken it in half and put it here. So now the bottom bit is going to be 4 meters and this piece here is still going to be 5 meters. So this kind of looks a bit easier because we're just trying to work out the area of a square now. And we know that the area of a square was the width, which was here, times by the height, and the height's here. So the area of a square is width times height. But for this triangle, we don't actually know what the height is. We know the base and we know this diagonal here, but we don't know what the height is. So we can use Pythagoras to work out the height, and I've already done that for us. So the height is going to be 3 meters. So the height will be 3 meters, this bottom will be 4 meters, and this side here will be 5 meters. So then we can just do our width times our height. So if we have our width here of 4 times by our height here of 3 meters, then we can work out the area of this triangle to be 12 meters squared. So 4 times 3 is 12, meter times meter is meter squared. We can also look at that, we can also go back to our regular triangle and just do it from scratch. So from our first triangle, we said that the bottom is 8 meters and the height is going to remain the same. So the height will be 3 meters because we didn't change that in our triangle, right? So because of this nice little property that we can make sort of a smaller square, we can create this formula which says that the area of a triangle is going to be equal to the base times by the height. So the base is the width of the entire base times by the height, and then we divide it by 2. So the way we did that was we said the base is 8 meters long, the height we worked out to be 3 meters long, and we're going to divide all of that by 2. So we can say 8 times 3 is 24, meters times meters is meters squared, and then we divide the whole thing by 2. We can see that the area is going to come out to be 12 meters squared. So that's a bit of intuition behind the area of a triangle, but what you guys need to know is that it's just the base times by the height divided by 2, where the base is just the length of this side here, and the height is just the distance between the base and the furthest point from the triangle. So that's how we work out the area of a triangle.